Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's game is a CIAC Division III quarterfinal game featuring the Masuk Panthers and the Conard Red Bulls. Tonight's starting lineup, first for Masuk, on defense, number 17, Conard. And on defense, number 22, Conard. At right wing, number 3, Teddy Walsh. At left wing, number 21, Christian Lamella. At center, number 24, Luke Conard. And in goal, number 1, Maddox Afine. Masuk is coached by Terry Scott, assisted by Sean Shetlin and John Conlon. And now the starting lineup for the Conard Red Bulls. On defense, number 2, Luke Schaefer. On defense, number 20, CJ Bangor.
these teams are even Steven, 12-6-2, both. Both have played an equally challenging season of teams. It's going to be an all-out battle tonight, so let's just see who can get on the board first.
And we're underway. Masuk takes the face-off win. They'll loop it around the boards. Hard body check by Edward Walsh. Masuk trying to center it up. Porter Andrews able to poke it out of there. Brady Naris now bringing it up to speed. Here he comes. He crosses the red line, whips it in through. Ken Roach now loops it over. Back to Porter Andrews. CJ Bankoff keeping it in, but just squirreled out of the zone by Masuk. Masuk will regroup. Conard with a personnel change. Check on the boards. Great forecheck there by Conard. As Masuk will try and get something underway. And Liam Elverd will say hello to Masuk. Liam Elverd with a big hit on Christian Labella. And we're going to have a Conard penalty. Looks like on Porter Andrews for a cross check. And Masuk will go on the power play. Eisenberg will take the draw versus Luke Kondub. Kondub with face-off win. Back to the D-man on Masuk. Masuk looping around. Kondub behind the back pass for Christian Labella. Tries to center it, wrist it. Slapped away by Conard. And Tor McGoldrick able to get it squat of the zone as Dylan Smith battled behind the crease, in front of the crease. Tor McGoldrick now going after a forecheck. He'll challenge, putting a lot of pressure on, killing off some time. And great pickoff by Dylan Smith. Will resend it down. Minute 20 left on the Masuk power play. Masuk will now dump it in, goes behind the boards. Picked up by Kondub. Kondub to an open man up at the D. Wrister, shot, goal, Masuk, 1-0. Scored by number 22, Connor Kellenbach, as he took a pass from Kondub, wide open at the point, walked in a tad, and ripped one through. Porter Andrews will come out of the box. We'll skate 5-on-5. Only a minute 41 has gone by.
Assisted by number 24, William Condon. Again, that's number 22, Condon, 24, Condon.
Riley O'Keefe will go back for Conard. Looks to his outlet. Back to Porter Andrews. Porter Andrews, and poked away from Brady Naris by number 3, Edward Walsh. He'll send it in deep, putting pressure on Conard. Luke Schaefer now will come out, bank it off the boards to get it out of the zone, only to be kept in by Masuk. Schaefer picks up off the boards, tipped out by McGoldrick. Little back and forth in the neutral zone. Here comes Schaefer. He got it. Skating around, shot, wrister, and just tips off of a stick off a defenseman of Masuk, and it'll go out of play. Got a mid-game update, the Hall game versus Wilton. 1-0, Wilton leading in the second period with 10:06 left to play in that game. Eisenberg will take the face-off draw for Conard. Tries to get it back. Masuk with the face-off win. Conard comes up with it. Goes to Dylan Smith. Dylan Smith sends it in deep. Mangini now, shot. Save, Masuk. Face-off draw to Masuk. Goal keeps right. Mangini now going after it, applying pressure. Masuk has to go around the net. And Tor McGoldrick now able to pick it off, looking for somebody in front, takes it himself, shot, Eisenberg, save! Back up to Dylan Smith at the point, takes a shot, goes off a Conard leg. Masuk tries to clear, can't. Alvord able to keep it in, now goes behind the net. Eisenberg flips it behind the net, and Masuk looks to clear, almost kept in by Alvord. Alvord got away with a tackle there. Fans wanted a penalty there, none called. Personnel change for Masuk. Dylan Smith sends it up to McGoldrick. McGoldrick sends it in deep so that now Conard can make a change. Fresh legs, both teams now. Tamacio's taken down as he forechecks. Nathan Dubois going in after it. Brandon Gainey helps provide some support. Looking for Tamaccio. Tamaccio backhands one to the net. Save, Masuk.
Conard finally applying a little pressure here, Rob. It's good. Obviously, we've always said it, got to play 5-on-5 hockey. Masuk up 1-0 because of that little mistake early on. Let's get it together. Let's just start playing hockey right now. Conard putting good pressure on.
Masuk trying to get it out of the zone. They're able to do so. Not before Brandon Gainey says, hey, my territory. Pushes his guy off the puck. Picked up by Conard. Schaefer gets it to Gainey. Gainey dumps it out to Tamaccio. Tamaccio misses a pass. Masuk able to collect. Go back and forth past the zones. Short changes for a couple of teams. Schaefer carries it up to Tamaccio, to Naris. Naris, an opening, shot, save, Masuk. Battle behind the net, looking for an opening. Porter Andrews trying to keep it in. And Tamaccio able to send it in deep, picked up by a Masuk player. Masuk able to corral it, picks it up. Now it's one-on-one. Nice toe drag by Kondu before Dylan Smith hits him at the boards. And Conard now trying to bring it up. Naris skating in on his backhand, circles, tries to put one in front. Head and wide open net. And Porter Andrews is hit on the boards. He gets up though. Brady Naris says, hey, you can't do that. Conard retains possession before Ken Roach is knocked down. And Brady Naris on his diving tries to make a pass to Porter Andrews. Picked up by Masuk now. They'll play it across the blue line. And Alvord. Alvord just says, they should change my name to a Big Mac truck. Masuk applying some pressure. We're seeing the physicality pick up. And Alvord just annihilated that Masuk player. He's okay though.
It's an insane clean check by Alvord along the boards. Just like, you're not getting through me. Sending a statement. That's the statement we need to send.
Mid-game update. 2-0 Wilton in the Hall Wilton game. Eisenberg kicked out of the face-off circle. Bring in Tor McGoldrick. McGoldrick tries to grab it, has it, tries to poke it away, but it's picked up by Masuk. Masuk will carry it through. Here comes Masuk now, trying to get it out to one of their players. Mangini able to pick it up, flips it up as he crosses the red line, and they'll dump and chase after it. Mancini going in after it.
Check, good forecheck.
Has his stick lifted up, loses possession of it. Not before Eisenberg's there. He has it. Schaefer takes a shot. Save, Masuk. Great hustle and effort by Schaefer there. Mangini able to keep the puck into the zone. Goes around in the circle. They'll squibble around in the net. McGoldrick keeping pressure on the forecheck. Schaefer once again at the point. Shot picked off by Masuk. Masuk will have it. Riley O'Keefe now will send it deep as we have a partial personnel change for Conard. Puck pushed up. Masuk was making the change. Riley O'Keefe grab it. Masuk dumps it in at the red line. Schaefer now trying to carry it up. Finds Nathan Dubois. Dubois carries it. Drops it off to McGoldrick. McGoldrick to Dubois. Dubois wristed. Picked off in front. Couldn't really get good wood on it. Here comes Masuk now. Trying to go around Alvord. He does. Finds a man. Shot goes wide. as that was trying to redirect by Edward Walsh. And we're going to have Conard icing. And that puck will come all the way down the other end. Nathan Dubois take the face-off draw. Elver behind. Tamaccio, Smith. A lot of slapping. Puck gets squibbled away. Dylan Smith goes after it. Puck kept in by Masuk. Kept in. Nice move by Dylan Smith. He's able to skate around somebody. Gets it up to Gainey. Gainey able to squab it up to Dubois. Dubois sends it in deep. Masuk goes after it. And Masuk will send it down the length of the ice for icing. Masuk coaches didn't want that icing call, but it was there anyway. 7:30 left to play. We're halfway through the first period. 1-0 Masuk. Naris goes after it. Plays his man. Ken Roach delivers a hit to the boards. Masuk able to carry it out. Porter Andrews able to get the puck at the blue line. Carries it, sends it in deep so his players can go back and touch. Porter Andrews sends another vivacious hit. The Masuk player sitting on it. Gets some support. Hand down. No penalty calls. A Masuk player went down. Masuk trying to carry it out. He'll send it in deep. Offsides on Masuk, they'll have to touch up. Gives them opportunity for Conard to carry it out. And Ken Roach races to the puck over the blue red line and then sends it in deep so Conard can change. Luke Schaefer sends it in. Conard was offsides, they have to go back and touch. And now Eisenberg has some space. Backhanded, tries to go into the slot, backhands a shot from the high slot. McGoldrick's there on the rebound. Has it, circles, back to Schaefer. Schaefer, shot, pad save Masuk. McGoldrick again has it, tries to send it back into the corner. In the corner, Conard cycles. CJ Bankoff's shot, redirect by McGoldrick, goes wide. Masuk trying to still get it out of the zone, and that'll be one-on-one with CJ Bankoff. And Masuk catches up, and a pass gets backhanded by Masuk. Conard trying to get it out of the zone. Kept in. High blast from the point from Masuk. Schaefer now dumps it out. Mangini able to squibble it out. McGoldrick grabs it with one hand. Here he comes. He's met up by two guys for the Malachi crunch. Puck gets away, and we're going to have a penalty called. It looks like on Braden Gainey for a roughing call. Nope. No penalty call. Offsides and an icing at the same time. So 5-on-5 still. 5:32 left to play in the first. Puck won by Conard. Taken away by Masuk. Ryan Parker Driscoll. He'll skate around the defensive as Nathan Dubois gives heavy pressure. Almost able to poke it away. Kept in by Alvord. And it's flipped up by Masuk player. And they're able to dump it in deep. Murphy comes out of his net to hold it up for Dylan Smith, who backhands it. Tries to get it out to Gainey. Gainey's met in the corner. And Alvord crushes his player against the net as Christian Labella was trying to do a wraparound, and he has had the taste of some heavy metal. Both sides play the change, fresh legs. Brady Naris for Conard will go up against Luke Kondub. Face-off won by Masuk. Kept in, hit to his bumper, flipped up in the air. Schaefer trying to get it out of there. Porter Andrews has it, turns around, finds a man, able to get it out of the zone, but it's met at the red line. And Masuk will able to flip it in the air. Schaefer gets to Porter Andrews, short pass, behind him, can't get it to Naris. Riley O'Keefe will push it forward, and it gets out of the zone now by Masuk. potential 2-on-2. And Riley O'Keefe with a great poke check, gets it out of the way. And he's able to hit his man. Good defense there by O'Keefe. And now Schaefer's got some space. He'll skate out with it. He comes around, goes around his man. He'll go around the net. He'll look for somebody in the slot. He's up top, shoots it in the slot. Save, Masuk, trying to poke away. Loose puck, save, Masuk. Now back up. Ryan, shot at the point by Mangini. Save, Masuk. A barrage of shot and pressure there, Russ. You got to be impressed with the goal keep there. But what are your thoughts so far? 2/3 of the way in the first.
I think Conard's putting excellent pressure on Masuk right now in their zone. Plenty of zone time. Conard's got to convert zone time to goals. It's been a season-long issue with Conard, just creating goals, creating opportunities to score goals. But obviously doing all the right things now to keep the puck in their zone.
McGoldrick had a great opportunity off the face-off, found some space just inside the circle, and went wide. Eisenberg with the draw. Battle at the dot. Picked up by Masuk. Great pressure by Eisenberg now. Forces Masuk's hand to pass it off to another defenseman. They'll try and keep it forward. Great poke check by Dylan Smith on Christian Labella. And now Conard, Mangini, has a breakout. He's flipped up in the air as he went the opposite direction. And the stick got caught up in Mangini's legs. He gets up, and we have a power play for Conard with 3:34 left to play. Tripping will be a call on Masuk.
This goes for both sides, Rob. 5-on-5 hockey with this group is really important right now. So for Masuk now, this is a really great opportunity for Conard. Power play, let's see what happens.
Ken Roach take the face-off draw. Won by Masuk. Try to flip it out. Caught in midair by Dylan Smith to Gainey. Gainey loses it. No penalty call there as Gainey's stick got caught in someone's skates. Fans wanted a penalty there. Masuk still trying to clear it out. Goes into the corner. Stretch pass. And it's flipped all the way down. And Mangini will go chase after it and corral it and try and reset up. Mangini will bring it out. It's it over to Dylan Smith. Smith will sit around the circle as Tamaccio will go chase after it, trying to play the bumper. He's met from behind. Conard trying to poke it through. Smealy in front at the goalie's knees. And he's kind of does a split, but able to sit on a slow roller. And with 1:13 left in the power play, Coach Olsen switches it up. Not happy with that performance, I think. You can look from his face on the bench.
This is PP1 right now. It's power play with first line right now. Let's see how they do.
Brady Neris wins the face-off draw. McGoldrick, he drops it. Shot for Eisenberg. Doesn't have a handle on it, but sends it to the net. Just wide.
Gotta hit the net. It's a perfect example of when we don't hit the net on a power play. We actually break the puck out for Masuk. So now we're down in our end. So now we got to get back in the zone, wasting all this time.
McGoldrick tries to send a stretch pass, and it's picked off by Masuk a little bit. Now Alvord has it. Alvord on a great fortunate bounce to McGoldrick, looking for somebody. Back to Schaefer. Has to go from his backhand, his forehand, in the slot. Neris, save Masuk. Incredible opportunity there for Neris.
Another trip.
Conard able to keep it in the zone. High from the point, from the blue line. Schaefer goes over the net. Neris on the rebound tries to poke it in. McGoldrick is tackled in the corner. He's able to dish it off though, and now Conard has an opportunity. Schaefer back and forth. Neris, and we got a melee going on the side of the corner with McGoldrick and looks like Labella. And then there's action in front of the net as well.
Hoping we're gonna get matching on that, Rob.
I hope there's a matching too. Looks like Tor McGoldrick and Connor Kellenbach will each go off. I think when we're done broadcasting, Russ, I'm going to get my eyes checked. Yes. Connor Kellenbach will sit for 2. Looks like we're going to have matchings for roughing on Kellenbach and McGoldrick.
So a 4-on-3 for 4 for 4 seconds here, Rob, and then it's a it'll be 5-on-5 after that. No, 5 on
4 on 4.
4-on-4. 4-on-4. You're correct. Yeah, we have 5 Conard players.
Yep, 5 on 4. Then when the other penalty's over,
matching, it's 5-on-4 and then 5-on-5.
the matching penalties will wipe out. There'll be coincidentals. Naris will try and take the face-off draw here. Naris wins the face-off. Roach tried to get it. Even strength now. Moves out of the box. Now a breakaway. Here comes Masuk. Shot wide. Christian Labella had an opportunity as he was able to use his feet to take the puck away from a young defenseman. Looks like he took it away from C.J. Bankoff. Now even strength. Conard. Points are unprotected up for Masuk. And Schaefer able to take down Kondu. No penalty there. Great defensive play by Schaefer as he's dragged down and horse-collared a little bit. Physicality picking up here. 1 minute, less than 1 minute to play in the first period. Porter Andrews has it. Brady Norris tries to send it deep. Can't do it. Masuk will skate over the red line. Puck's taken down midair by Dylan Smith. He'll try and carry it out now. He's surrounded. Has to dish it off to Macchio. Long stretch pass to Porter Andrews, who tries to toe drag. And that puck is taken away from him. And then we have a little neutral zone ping pong battle. Smith to Tamaccio, loops it around. 20 seconds left in the period. Alvord has it, sends a ripped one. Shot, rebound. Nathan Dubois tries to go after it. Saved by Maddox LaFontaine. And a little shoving match going back and forth. 12.3 seconds left in the period. Nathan Dubois will take the face-off. Won by Conard, but it's flipped up out of the air by Masuk. They'll come all the way down. Icing, and with 5.1 seconds left, Masuk coaches not happy with that call. Their hands were in the air. Refs kind of letting them play here. Face-off won by Masuk. They'll flip it out of the zone. Slapper by Alvord. Pad save by Maddox LaFontaine. And we're ending at 1 with a 1-0 lead by Masuk and some matching penalties. Russ, we saw a lot happening here. We got the coaches getting involved. They're looking at the refs. We saw a lot of physicality. What are your thoughts so far at the first period?
I don't think the scoreboard says it, but I think Conard won that period. I mean, Conard had much more zone time. Conard definitely putting the pressure on Masuk right now. The challenge for Conard, as it's been all season, is turning that zone time into actual points that get on the scoreboard. We've really got to figure out a way to get pucks in the net. A lot of good stuff going on for Conard right now. I think a little good physicality, definitely matching that from Masuk. Definitely putting pressure on, definitely winning the pucks on the boards, doing all the right things. We just need to get pucks in the net. We need to figure out a way to hit the net. We need to figure out a way when we're on our power play to actually take advantage of that and score goals. And when we're not on our power play when it's 5-on-5, actually do the same and score goals. So I think even though it's 1-0, we're down. Unfortunate penalty early in the game. Masuk took advantage of that and got a goal on us. But I think this is Conard's game right now, and we just need to keep the pressure on.
As long as they've got gas and some energy, correct?
Absolutely. I think there's plenty of gas. We got a deep crew here. 3 lines at least that are getting rotated onto the ice. Masuk is definitely a 1 to 2 line team at max right now. they're going to get tired as time goes on, and Conard's going to be able to sustain that. So it's just about wanting it. We got to want it. We got to come here and we got to bring it. We got to do the work and we got to get it done.
Thanks, Ross. Well, we're 1-0 here. Crosstown in West Haven. Hall is down 2-0 to Wilton. We'll be back after the first intermission for the CIAC quarterfinals. Welcome back, folks, after the first intermission. We're going to get a drop of a puck here in a few. Russ, if you're Coach Osen, what are you telling these boys?
I think more of the same, Rob. I mean, I think they had a really good first period. I mean, unfortunate that we're down 1-0. It happens. Got to play hockey. Just keep your head up. Keep playing the game. Keep working hard. Keep doing what you're doing. This is certainly the anti-last game that we had. I was not thrilled about the performance there. First period performance, physicality was up, forecheck was there. Shots on goal were there. They were hitting the net. They were doing kind of all the things we need to do. The one thing they didn't do that I said we need to do is play 5-on-5, and it cost them. So play 5-on-5 hockey, keep hitting the net, keep putting pucks on the net, keep putting pressure on, and we're going to be okay.
Luke Conard will take the face-off for Masuk. He'll have Edward Walsh, one of his wingman, and Christian Labella. As Masuk wins the face-off, they'll send it up, not before Conard's able to get it over there. Porter Andrews tries to get it through the neutral zone, can't. Alvord now bumps it up, picked up by Naris. Naris now is trying to skate through hard. Picked up by Conard now. He's got it. He's going to try and beat Alford. Tries to go around the circle. Good poke check away by Alvord. Alvord blocks his man now. Puck goes behind the net. Conard. Conard now trying to scramble to get it out of there. Here comes Porter Andrews. Porter Andrews sends it up to Ken Roach, just out of his reach. Ken Roach able to pick it up, though. Roach bringing around the net, right in front to Porter Andrews, and it goes off Porter Andrews' ankle and gets out of the zone. Great opportunity there. Russ, I almost think he had a wrap around.
He didn't take the wrap around. He had it wide open. Just didn't see it.
Positive though for Roach. We're, thinking of sharing. Thought it was great. Andrew Nigro now comes out on the ice. Here comes Eisenberg, able to scram around. He's one-on-one. He's knocked down from behind, but able to kick in open space. Bankoff goes D to D. Open man, CJ Schaefer over to Nigro. Nigro having a battle out in front. Now open net, tries to poke it away by Mangini. It's blocked by Masuk, and they'll clear it out of the zone, and Schaefer will go through it. Great puck movement there, Russ.
Excellent puck movement, excellent pressure. Keep it going.
It's got to find an opening. Here comes Mangini. Mangini sends one. Goes off the glass from the stick. Now trying to get it down. Mangini bats it down with his hand. Alvord with a blast. Hits his own man. Gainey now goes into the corner with it. Eisenberg now behind it. Eisenberg has it, tries to poke it in. It's at Eisenberg's feet, though. Still out in the front of the crease. A lot of slap hockey there. Chase DeSanto carrying it up now for Masuk, and he'll clear it. And Masuk will have a personnel change that goes all the way out to the boards. Picked up by Conard. Naris tries to flip it up. Nathan Dubois. Conard tries to toe drag, and he's met by Alvord. Big check on the boards by Tamaccio. He holds up his man.
Great job, Tamaccio.
Great job by him. Frees up the puck as Conard went in for some support. And Dylan Smith is there to pick up the puck. Smith trying to carry it out. He flips it up, and it bounces into the neutral zone. Not before it's sent in by Noah Camacho for Masuk. Conard still trying to break it out. Can't do it. That out of the reach. And it's back and forth ping pong. And Murphy comes out of his net to flip it up. As Conard couldn't have it. And now Conard will have to regroup as they ice the puck all the way down the end. Great set down in the offensive zone, Russ. Conard struggled to break it out. What are your thoughts there? What are you seeing?
Yeah, that line, for whatever reason, just couldn't get in sync right now. They're kind of running into each other, a little discombobulated right there. They need to get a little more teamwork going, a little more support off the puck. It's fine. We're going to see how this line does right now.
Picked up by Naris, wins it. Shot from the point by Masuk. Glove save, Murphy. Steady in there. Saw that one with ease.
I don't want to see Conard's wings taking it. I want to attack, and I want to see the Conard's wings getting on those points, covering them, looking to block shots. We're sagging too deep. The wings are way down below the circles, tops of the circles.
Face-off draw. Conard trying to slap it out. still kept in by Masuk. Great job by Chase DeSanto for Masuk, keeping it in there, keeping a lot of pressure on it. Porter Andrews tries to get it out there, gets it to Ken Roach. He's bumped, but still able to hang on to it before he's put away. Shot, Porter Andrews' feet, tries to knock it down. Can't get it. Slapper, CJ. CJ Bankoff sends one hard to the net. Saved by Maddox Offit. Shot, Naris, glove save, loose puck. Larry Naris, another shot. Blocked by Thomas DePointe. Conard putting more pressure on. Ken Roach picks it up. Loose puck, lost by Porter Andrews. Porter Andrews still keeps it in the zone though. He's with his backhand. He'll have to get up as he falls down to the ice. Now Conard trying to regroup. Luke Kondub sends a shot that goes wide. Conard now struggling to get it out. Great opportunity there for Masuk. Porter Andrews puts his man on the boards, softly though, and they're able to get it out of the zone. Here comes Naris, still on his feet. It's poked away, kept in by Porter Andrews. Masuk coach yelling for too many men. I think I actually counted 7, but I think they got away with one there. Elver loses his stick in the defensive zone. Masuk trying to wrap it around, can't do it. We have a defense without a stick. Masuk trying to get it through the zone. Conard can't kick it out. Lobella waits for a teammate to get open. And Conard now able to get it out of the zone. Not before Kyle Riccatelli able to send it in back in deep. So Conard trying to regroup. Here comes Schaefer. Over to Eisenberg. Eisenberg able to skate it back up, but he loses it at his own blue line. And Masuk able to send it down the ice for Elverd. Is able to corral it and bring it in. Here comes Mangini now, sends it over. Misstep by Dylan Smith, goes off of his stick. And back and forth in the neutral zone for any team that can control it. Smith sends it up to Mangini. Mangini goes for a long stretch pass. Masuk's able to get a stick on it, and they can't get it out of the zone. Elverd pinches his man on the boards, loosen up the puck. He does. Masuk still trying to get out of there. And finally picked up in the corner. And Elverd will flip it up. Luckily, Masuk touched it, so no icing call there. McGoldrick will have to hustle back to get on sides. Conard tries to send it in deep. More back and forth ping pong action in the neutral zone. Not before Kyle Riccatelli tries to send it in deep once he crosses the line and sends it out of play.
I love the flip pass, Rob, in the air, but I mean, it has a time and place, and we're overusing it now. Conard's overusing it. That's a really hard pass to handle. You got to typically grab it in your hand, get it down to your skate. You can't pass to anybody with your hand because you're going to get a hand pass. So we really need to get passes on the ice, on the tape, and that's what we need to move forward with.
Tamaccio sends a big hit at the blue line to loosen up the puck for Nathan Dubois.
Pressure!
Conard trying to put some pressure on here. Not before Luke Kondub now has it. Gets around Riley O'Keefe, but just far enough outside where he can't get it out of can't get a shot off. Now here comes Conard.
Outside.
Goes the outside. Gainey, who's pushed from behind. Tamaccio was pushed down his back. Alford breaks a twig. Gainey now putting some pressure on the boards. Nathan Dubois in there for some support. Now using their sticks. Picked up by Luke Kondub. He'll try and skate it up now. Conard poking away with sticks. Luke Schaefer, strong and steady. Able to poke it away. From Kondub. Now loose puck. Here comes Gainey. He's held. Shot. Tamaccio. Save. What a great pass. Schaefer back to Elverd. Elverd sent it up.
That's Tamaccio. This is
Tamaccio, yep.
Great move. Single shot. Just got to pick your corners right on the goalie, but not bad at all.
Maddox LaFountain has been pretty strong and steady here. Brady Naris gets it back to Porter Andrews, tries to take a shot. No time and space there. Puck goes up in the air. Flops back down before Masuk is able to kick it out. Dylan Smith changes direction. Ken Roach tried to skate around. And that's up in the air. Brady Naris tries to squabble. Kyle Riccatelli for Masuk, able to send it in deep. And Graham Seibert sends it deep into the corner for Masuk. Kyle Riccatelli trying to put it in. Here comes Brady Naris. He's got one man to beat. He does, able to. Shot! That looked like it went top shelf there, Russ.
Oh my God, that can't be
They say no goal. Didn't hear any metal. Here comes Conard now. Naris says, I'll do it again. Takes a wrister. Great block. Body sacrificed the body was Connor Kellenbach. He's in pain right now. And now Tor McGoldrick's able to push Kondub off the puck. Physicality picking up again here late in the period like it did in the first. Mangini will carry it up. Drop pass for Eisenberg. Tries to go between the legs with it. And now a possible 2-on-1 for Masuk. Kondub met with Riley O'Keefe. He drop passes it for Christian Labella. Those two have been the key guns for Masuk so far this year. Now at the point, Noah Camacho. Shot. Redirect in front. Murphy. Save.
Connor's really only got to worry about this line from Masuk. You got Kondub and you got Labella. You got those guys on that line. They're doing all the work for Masuk right now. Connor's got to focus on them defensively when they're on the ice. These guys are getting exhausted. They're on the ice every other shift. I think that this line, I think, plays 30 seconds and the other guys play like a minute. So they're going to get tired as this game goes on. We've got to take advantage of the time when they're not on the ice, and when they are on the ice, we've got to make sure defensively we're playing against them.
Coach Olson having a conversation.
I think that puck went in the net.
And asking for it. And it looks like it's CIAC official. And they say no. Everybody's saying it's in the net. Referee, because there is a CIA official behind every net.
That puck was in the net. And it's like, this is like the third time this has happened this year, in and out.
Elvert, after the faceoff, has it. Over McGoldrick. McGoldrick tries to poke it through. Can't get it. Stuck in the neutral zone again. Mangini has a board meeting with Chase DeSanto and Masuk. And Conard now scrambling to get it out. Dylan Smith has it. Takes a look up front. Pass is deflected. Tor McGoldrick. McGoldrick tries to center it to Mangini. He's captured a little bit. He's gritty though, and puts his man up against the boards. Tor McGoldrick flicks the stick.
Drive!
Look at the drive. Tor McGoldrick, short side.
That's what I'm talking about.
Gritty work. That all started with Mangini on the boards. All Mangini pushing his man on the boards to get a loose puck. Gets it to Tor McGoldrick. Instead of slashing his stick, uppercuts the stick of his man, and then able to skate up and go short side on LaFountain. And then we have a tie game with 5:18 left to play in the second.
Just a perfect example of Torrin's ability to just possess the puck, protect the puck, and just drive to the net. He saw he had a lane to the net, drove to the net, put that thing top shelf. That's his second goal of the night for him, by the way. It only counted one.
Fans are fired up here. Masuk. He'll have it. No icing called as it goes all the way down the end. Brady Naris on the forecheck pressure. Ken Roach tries to grab it. Goes out of the zone though. Masuk will try and carry it in. Shot by Labella. Save. Murphy. Drop pass by Kondub. Sends it up to Noah Camacho. Camacho back to Kondub. He's met at the board by Porter Andrews. Here comes Ken Roach now. Ken Roach driving to the net. Shot. Waffle save by Fountain. And that always comes up to us. Jennifer, we're going to start ask for helmets and protection here from now on. 4:36 left to play in the first. Face-off win. Tamaccio tries to backhand it. Can't get it there. Elver will keep it in deep for Conard. Nathan Dubois, great pressure on the boards. Has it. Push in front of the net. Shot. Grady can't get a hard stick on it. And Masuk has to send it all the way down. Murphy plays it with his stick. Great pressure by Nathan Dubois. Hard pass to Gainey. Gainey couldn't handle the pass a little bit. It goes always skating down. And here comes Conard now. Dylan Smith crosses the red line. Looks to send. Looking for somebody. Circles the net. Cycles again. Sends it back behind the net. Nobody there on that particular side. Here goes Gainey. Tries to block it down. Shot. Porter Andrews. Walks it in a little bit. No.
Good hit right there.
Great hit by Nathan Dubois. Dylan Smith going back. Sends it back up to Tamaccio. Tamaccio sends it in. Here goes Tamaccio skating. Puts a body on his player. Ref gets out of the way. That puck never makes it gets past the red line. Conard able to keep it in. Masuk now. 3 times in a row, Russ, we've seen Masuk dump it out there for an icing call. Do you think they're in a panic mode at the moment?
I think Masuk's getting tired. I don't think they have an answer for Conard's offensive push. Conard just got to figure out a way to turn zone time again into goals. We're in the zone. We're doing all the right things. Masuk's, like I said, has got one line. They need to keep putting pressure on Luke Condub right there. Put pressure on him, hit him, tire him out.
Conard the face-off win. Eisenberg dumps in front with the backhand pass to McGoldrick. McGoldrick can't get the shot off. It's tipped up. Banked up in the air by Eisenberg. Now it's a battle with Mangini. Mangini sends one to Eisenberg! What great puck movement! Jack Eisenberg! Mangini with a spin move! Mangini! Backhanded pass! And Eisenberg puts it in the 5-hole! It's a 2-1 lead! Conard!
That's what I'm talking about, Rob! Conard hockey right there!
Good puck movement, great pressure. Mangini holding his own. Lays a great pass to Eisenberg, and Eisenberg just laid it on, put in a stick in the 5-hole on La Fountain. Here comes Conard again. McGoldrick putting some pressure on, looking for a look. High pass. Alvord, wrister, doesn't make it past there. Alvord comes all the way back to him. He's able to poke it back there, though. Glabella now bringing it up. Can't get it. It's poked away. Everybody in Conard getting some action in here right now. Here comes Dylan Smith with it. Goes behind the net. Mangini goes to the outlet. Banks it off the boards. Doesn't get out of the zone, though. Here comes Condub. He has it. Bumps into his own man. Gives a little bit pressure now. And now Conard's able to break it out. And Alvord tries to push it in. But and a kick out. Here comes McGoldrick. Looking for some support. Goes past. Kicks it. Porter Andrews looking. Shot. Wrist one. High. Above. Not before Luke Schaefer pinches in and tries to send one. Conard was making a change. Puck went by the bench. And we're going to have a penalty now for too many men. As Conard, but with the extra attacker, Masuk was able to put one in past Murphy. We have a 2-2 game with minute 58 left to play. Goal scored by Luke Condub on a nice move. Murphy got beat there, but a penalty was upcoming.
Unfortunate, Rob, unfortunate. Bad change, too many men on the ice. They got the extra attacker. But again, number 24, pretty much the only guy on the ice you got to watch. Just watch 24, cover 24, put 3 men on 24, and we'll win this game.
Roach, a backhanded shot, saved by LaFountain. Brady Naris banks it off the boards, picked up by Porter Andrews, looks for a man, shot, Schaefer. What a great play. Schaefer pinched in, the shot point on, and LaFountain able to make the save. So the Masuk coach, with his hands up for 2 periods, about too many men, finally gets a call. Didn't affect them though, because Masuk was able to score on that. Conard with the face-off win, shot right off by Porter Andrews, save LaFountain. Another shot, here comes Roach. Backhanded, gets deflected, goes wide. Here comes Porter Andrews, tries to dangle, gets picked off a little bit. Alvord's able to keep it in. It comes out of the zone, not before Dylan Smith safely plays it in a wraparound. Personnel change for Conard. Couldn't hit the outlet. The outlet went over it a little bit. Dylan Smith was able to keep it in again for Conard. Mangini now tries to go forecheck. Eisenberg pinches in. Here comes Kondub. Kondub again, but he's held up by Alvord. Alvord has it in. Wide open net. Missed opportunity, and Conard now will ice the puck with 44 seconds left. And you're right, Russ. 2 guys who are up there, Labella and Kondub again.
It's all they got, Rob. It's all they got. Just watch those guys. Just watch those guys. We got 3 lines worth of guys versus those 2. Let's go. The other thing we got to do a better job is changing, Rob. We got to change with urgency. Everybody's strolling off the ice like it's a Sunday afternoon skate. Let's go! Finish it!
Rebound, open. LaFontaine was down on the ice. And now we're going to have an icing call as Kondub didn't touch the puck. He fell down. And Masuk's going to be called for icing. But Mangini, with a hard wrister, almost got his rebound. And Maddox LaFountain, he was down. If that puck was down on the ice and not in the air, Mangini had another great opportunity there. 28.89 seconds left. Eisenberg, the face-off. He meets his man on the boards, pinching him, looking for some support. Eisenberg, great job by him. McGoldrick. Masuk able to get it out. They flip it up deep. It'll go down the end. They wave off the icing call as Dylan Smith is able to get it. He's behind his net. He's in a standoff a little bit with Thomas DePointe. Dylan Smith will get it out, kill off the clock, and we're going to go at the end of the 2, a 2-2 tie. Russ, what's your thought on that second period and the pressure? And Conard worked for their goals. They're continuing to attack. It's almost like Masuk gets a lucky bounce or a lucky break.
It's exactly what it is, Rob. It's exactly what it is. You know, it's unfortunate. You know, Conard played a great period. They played a really good first period. They had a great second period, tons of pressure, came back, 2-goal period for Conard. And at the end of that, you know, unfortunately, you know, a little bit of a misstep on the change, gets the extra attacker out on the ice. But even with the extra attacker on the ice, even if they had 7 players on the ice, the only guy you got to watch is who? Number 24. We got to watch. He scored most of the goals for this team all year. Him and his partner in crime over there. So all we got to do is watch number 24, shut him down on defense, and offensively we got to continue to put pucks on net. These goals aren't going to be pretty. They're not going to be beautiful. They're going to be gritty goals. Going to be rebounds. We got to get in there. We got to get in the dirty zones and win those pucks.
Stick on the ice too. So many Conard players don't have the stick on the ice. Anticipate a pass. Just think it's coming to you. And we'll be back at the end of the second intermission. It's 2-2 tie game. the third period. Anybody's game. Everybody on their feet here. Well, most everybody. Norris taking a face-off draw. It goes up forward. Porter Andrews on the forecheck, but it's sent up by Noah Camacho. Icing call now on Conard, so that'll come all the way down to the Conard zone.
Yeah, those are little jitter mistakes that we don't need to be making in the third period. Get across that red line. If you got to dump it in, dump it in. I'd love to see a puck on another person's tape right there. Let's hold possession of that puck. Let's put pressure on.
Masuk, face-off win, right to the point. Shot. Murphy. Glove save. We'll do it all over again. To Murphy's right. Condu will take the draw versus Norris. Here they go. Won by Norris. Captured by Schaefer. Schaefer tries to send it up just past Ken Roach's stick. Masuk able to send it back down. Schaefer over to Bankoff. Bankoff back to Schaefer behind the net. Gets passed up to Ken Roach. Roach fiddles with it and goes back up and pokes it away to Norris. That's stripped away from him. And goes back into the Conard zone before Schaefer banks it off the boards and Roach trying to get it out. Both teams trying to volley it. Here comes Porter Andrews. Tries to toe drag. Gets poked away.
Toe drags don't work, Rob. Toe drags don't work.
CJ Bankoff at the red line. Sends it in deep for Conard. And it looks like Conard touched it. And we have a high stick. Nope, looks like we're having a penalty there.
No, I think. What is that? I didn't see what.
It's like when Masuk was trying to flip it out of the zone, either someone's stick hit it.
No, we got 5.
No penalty.
It just hit the ceiling. Got a very low ceiling here at Patsy DeLongo. It's not like Vets.
We're having some maintenance work done there. They're on a door or... Oh, we have a clock malfunction. I see what we got going on. Clock malfunction. So we'll take some time out as they do it. Both players will go back to their respective benches. You got one period here, Russ. Your season's on the line here. What are you telling these boys?
It's all about putting in the work, Rob. It's just about putting in the work, doing the things. Nothing's gonna be pretty here. You're not looking for pretty stuff. You're looking for. You got to make smart plays. You got to make the right play at the right time. But just pucks deep, forecheck hard, turn pucks over, and get pucks on the net. It's basically like that. And you got to back check hard too, obviously, Rob. We don't want them. They haven't had a ton of shots on goal tonight, but obviously the few shots they've had, they've got as many goals as we have right now. We have probably twice as many shots and half as many goals. And we're 2-2 right now. And Conard's got this. We just got to play smart for the rest of the game.
They got the clock working again. Quick update, another action across at the other town in West Haven. Hull High loses to Wilton 5-2. They're out of the competition in their brackets. And we also heard through the grapevine that E.O. Smith was knocked out, they were knocked out, and they were the #1 seed. So it's anybody's bracket there.
Trying to get the clock correct, I think, right now.
Looking at the correct timing. Refs going to the respective benches, talking about the time, how much was clicked off. Looks like Coach Olson agrees. And and we'll have a face-off. So Eisenberg will take it, drops it to Schaefer. Schaefer takes one step in and sends it deep to Conard. McGoldrick on the chase. He backshands it, sends it around the net. Mangini giving chase now. Eisenberg down to Mangini. He gets the Malachi crunch. Mangini looking for somebody in the slot. It's picked off by Masuk. Here comes Masuk now. CJ Bankoff, the great move, and Mangini gets in his way. Schaefer backhands it to Mangini. Mangini will skate it up. Edward Walsh did a great job poke checking. Now Eisenberg at the blue line. Looks, takes a shot, blocked by good defense there. And then Mangini trying to get it by. And Kondub will circle back, looks for his man. Christian Labella looked like a time play. Here comes Eisenberg all alone while Conard goes in, off for a break. Change. Eisenberg does a great job to get his players reset. Puck goes tapped out by Masuk. Not before McGoldrick sent it out of his zone. And now Conard with a loose change. Ooh. Even the players on the Masuk ice had their hands up looking for a too many men penalty. Conard escapes off that one. Tamaccio cycles back. Alvord tries to put it on right to center ice. Masuk comes out with it. Looking. Rister off Dylan Smith's stick. Chase to Santo giving chase for Masuk. And Smith just out of the reach of Tamaccio. And Tamaccio backhands it. Can't get the forehand off there. Dylan Smith now has an opportunity. Tries to skate it in himself. Can't get a shot off. He'll have to hustle back. And a little back and forth hockey in the neutral zone before Masuk sends it deep. But Dylan Smith able to backhand it away. Porter Andrews trying to catch Masuk in a change. He'll bring it up to the far end. Takes a wrister. Goes high once again. Porter Andrews tips it away. Now Gainey on the boards. Nathan Dubois banks it in deep. He'll come off for a change. Porter Andrews in the corner. He gets met by Masuk, but able to come up with it. Here he comes, looking for somebody to pass it to. Banks it off the boards to Roach. Roach has it. Tries to send it back to Schaefer, but he's put up on the boards. Now it's 3 Masuk players, or 2. Porter Andrews now trying to come up with it. Tries to send it to Schaefer, but flips over his stick a little bit. Both teams are looking for a change as CJ Bankoff hustles for it. Goes back to it, sends it back. And now CJ Bankoff will carry it in, sends it past to Schaefer. Here goes Schaefer. Shot! Hard! Goes wide though. He had LaFontaine there, but he was really spread, LaFontaine was. Ken Roach now loses his handle on it. Masuk able to pick it up. They're looking for space and looking for passes. Ed Walsh now goes forechecking with Schaefer. Schaefer turns and makes a spin move, kicks it out for himself. He'll carry it up to the blue line. He makes a move, goes wide. Now he'll send it in deep before it goes off someone's skate. And Schaefer goes back to him. Will flip it in deep as Conard chases and pursues. Eisenberg now picking up in the neutral zone. Goes back and forth, looking for a pass. McGoldrick, shot! High, wide. Alvord has it, banks it off the boards to try to keep it in deep. Eisenberg battling on the boards. Back at Alvord's feet. He'll keep it in deep a little bit as well. Pass goes off to the slot. And icing as Masuk dumps it in deep.
3 or 4 great opportunities for Conard there, and we're missing the net. We're missing the net high. Shoot the puck on the ice. Shoot the puck on the ice. Obviously, you can't score by shooting the puck over the top of the net. So let's just shoot the puck on the ice. Let's get those rebounds. Let's get in that dirty area. And let's get a goal. And let's win this thing.
Eisenberg will take the draw. He's able to get back there. Bounces off Dylan Smith's stick. And Tor McGoldrick pushes it forward. Pass is found by Mangini. Makes a nice move. And Mangini squabbles for it. Just too far ahead of him a little bit. And it's able to get past him as Masuk plays ping pong again. And that puck gets lifted up in the air and it's off the rafters. Riley O'Keefe and Luke Schaefer at the points. Maris loses the face-off. Porter Andrews is able to go chase after it. He's in the corner. He's met by a couple Masuk players. Long pass for Masuk. Masuk will send it in deep. Edward Walsh goes into the corner. Walsh still pursuing for Masuk. And Norris backhands it out. As Conard and Masuk volley for serve, back and forth. Porter Andrews tries to back it in, backhand it in. Doesn't get very far with it before Masuk's able to take it out. But Conard tries to carry it back in, and Masuk never ever got it out of the zone. So we'll have face-off outside the blue line. Dubois takes the face-off draw. A squabbly puck. Schaefer settles the puck down. Chase to Santo, trying to apply some forechecking. Forces Schaefer's hand. Here goes Gainey, carries it in, dumps it, goes behind the net to Tamaccio. Gainey now in the corner, turns, Schaefer, the high slot. Bankoff has to send it over to the bumper, Dubois. Dubois, the shot, save, LaFontaine, rebound. Goes all the way back to the side of the boards. And Dubois able to keep it deep in the corner. Here goes Dubois again. Now Tamaccio trying to forecheck. Masuk having a tough time. Gainey able to keep it in deep. And they'll loop it around. CJ Bankoff pinches in. Great move by Bankoff. Now back with Bankoff. He banks it off the boards before Masuk panics and flips it out of play. So we'll have another face-off. 8:13 left to play. 2-2 tie here in the third.
Conard continues to put relentless pressure on Masuk. Masuk occasionally breaks the puck out and gets some time down in our zone, but it's minimal. Conard needs to take advantage of this zone time, slow it down a bit, and get some quality pucks on net.
Conard wins the face-off, gets poked forward, gets banked off the board by Masuk. Dylan Smith will go back. He'll do a spinorama move. He banks it off the boards and sends it in deep. Tor McGoldrick now in the corner, just gets by him a little bit. Tries to flip it out, and it gets past. Alvord at the point. Here comes Kondu, does a toe drag. Now a loose puck.
Top of the net.
Loose puck, and the net comes off the settings there. A little lucky there, I think. Russ, I noticed when Masuk presses the panic button, they get it goes out of play or something like that. But sometimes when they press the panic button, they get a bounce just like that, and Kondu was off to the races.
Yeah, it's all it takes is a bump like that, and I don't know what these guys are conferencing about, but all it takes is a little bit of a puck bounce like that, and these guys, and then it's in the net. We've got to play tight to number 24, number 21.
So the puck was in the circle. Kondu comes up with his own face-off win and takes a shot in the net that goes wide. Ken Roach has it in the outlet pass. He's bumped by Labella, able to send it up to the zone. Porter Andrews is pushed off the puck. Ken Roach goes now, is back there. He's able to try to control it in the corner. He loops it rack around. Porter Andrews giving chase. He backhands it to keep it in deep. And there's the panic button by Masuk, who sent it out of the zone. No icing there. And Dylan Smith has it. And Ken Roach will send it in deep, but doesn't get the bounce he really needs. And Labella is poked away by Dylan Smith. And now Conard wanted a too-many-men call as Masuk was in mid-change, and someone skated through some traffic there. And Tor McGoldrick tries to make a diving stop to keep it in the zone. Can't get it there. Luke Schaefer at the blue line has it. Gets it to Brady Naris. Tries to backhand it. Masuk making single-player changes. Short shifts for some. And here comes Kondu. Goes around one. Shot. Far side. Rebound. Saved by Murphy.
Huge save by Murphy.
Chase to Santo with the rebound. Saved by Murphy. Murphy came up huge there.
Oh,
it looked like a high stick save that was knocked down. Ref says no. Hard shot from the blue line. Murphy uses his stick. Masuk now putting a lot of pressure on. CJ Bankoff banks it off the boards. And looks like a makeup call there, ref. No icing on that call. You know how clearly said nobody touched that puck, because it was too high for anybody. Alvord, all the way on the other side, sends it in deep. Dylan Smith chasing in to keep it in deep. He does so. Gets on the net. Another funky bounce comes right out to the slot, to the side of the slot. Picked up by Conard though, looking for somebody in the slot. Nobody in the slot that time. Torm McGoldrick able to pick it away. Dylan Smith tries to lift it. Knocked down midair by Masuk. Tough pass by Eisenberg, but he's able to get it over to Mangini, who crosses the line and sends it in deep in the corner before McGoldrick chases his man and forces the hand. Smith now, center ice. 5:22 left to play. Both teams a little bit on the panic button. And Mangini with a hard hit on the boards. The Condub pointing that it went out of play on Mangini, looking for the face-off inside. And sure enough, that's the call they're going to get. So we'll have a face-off inside the Conard zone to the right of Murphy. Schaefer and Bankoff will be the D-men. Naris, Roach and Porter Andrews. Big face-off draw here. Back right. Roach to Labella. Labella slaps it. Hits a Conard player in the back. Able to bank it off the boards. Masuk will go back for it. Ryan Parker Driscoll. He'll try and send it forward. Luke Schaefer now sidesteps one Masuk player. Now another. Outskates Luke Condub. And Brady Naris on the backhands sends it in deep. And Porter Andrews now has it. Taps it over to the side to Naris. CJ Bankoff safely corrals the puck at the red line, sends it back in deep. All Conard players touched up. 4:27 left to play. Here goes Labella. He's met by Bankoff. Great defense by CJ Bankoff there. Alvord has it. Conard looking to call off his D-men. Alvord now trying to skate it through. Can't. It's at the feet of Thomas DePonte for Masuk. Didn't see it enough. And able to poke away by Conard. And now threatening now into the zone is Masuk. And great hustle by Chase DeSanto from Masuk. Get the play there. And Dubois able to get it back. Bounced off the boards by Smith. Over to Roach. Tapped in by Dubois to get it in deep. Gainey and Tamaccio come out on the ice now. And that puck goes off the hand of Alvord. And it goes right to a Conard player. And it's going to be called hand pass. If he lets it go, it's probably an icing. Face off in the Masuk zone. 3:34 left to play in the 2-2 tie. Masuk tries to send out its players. No change. Conard tries to match that change. They say no there too. Condub will look to drop it right to Labella. At the feet, Dubois does a great job on the face-off. And Ed Walsh was all over Tamaccio. And we're probably going to have a penalty here. And I think offsides was the call, as Masuk blasted that one in. And now they're putting shots right on net from the blue line. Face-off won by Conard. Picked up by Labella. Bella looking for somebody. Mangini all over him. Another crazy bounce off the boards. Almost goes to the side of the slot. But Conard able to clear it out. Mangini carries it out before it's turned over. Drop pass. Looking for somebody in the slot. Side save by Labella. Saved by Murphy. And Murphy was down. But Labella had a couple of different moves out there. And now Riley O'Keefe turns the puck over to Conard. Shot, save. Good support by Eisenberg as he helped ward off a shot there. Here comes McGoldrick now, bringing it in. He's looking to turn the circle, driving to the net. He's bumped off a little bit, can't get a shot off, but good pressure there. Dylan Smith at the point, sends it to center. Eisenberg with a shot, rip, backhanded play, just a miss by McGoldrick. Great play there. McGoldrick wanted a call too as well. He's got to hustle back now, and Dylan Smith has to go east to west and send it in deep. McGoldrick coming off the ice. Porter Andrews now jumping on, and we're gonna have an icing call by Masuk. 2-minute warning here. Russ, another panic button, icing call on Masuk. Great opportunity for Conard there.
I mean, you can look at number 24, Conard out there. The guy's been on the ice for the entire game. I know what it's like to play every other period in a men's league game. It's exhausting. I mean, every other shift in a men's league game, it's exhausting. Time out here to give them a rest. But it's like, how this kid has anything left in his tank, it's amazing. So we have to take advantage of the fact that we've had 3 lines rotating in and out this whole game. We have definitely a lot more in our tank. Every line has got to go 30 to 45 seconds as hard as they can. They got to move their feet the whole time. They've got to put physicality on the puck, and we've got to just drive to that net. And we've got to be in front of that net when we take shots, and we've got to try to get pucks in the net, obviously. It's 2-2 right now. Next goal wins this game.
Absolutely, absolutely. Both coaches having a conference with their players at the bench. You know, and hats off to some of those Masuk players. I mean, LaFontaine's been great in net. Labella has been tag teaming all night with Conard. And I'm going to give my hats off to Chase DeSanto, who's got a lot of hustle there in his heart, a lot of energy. Great forechecker. Conard will have a great opportunity here. Face off in the Masuk zone. You know, Russ, I think these fans paid $11.50 per ticket for the whole seat. All they're really sitting on right now is the edge, though. It's a lot of money for just the edge of the seat. Brady Naris, take that face-off draw, wants to get it back to Porter Andrews, right behind him. There's the face-off, won by Masuk, and panic button. They tried and shoot it up the net for an icing call, get it out of the zone. Here comes Porter Andrews, trying to skate it in. He turns it over to Conard. Conard, shot, Labella, and it goes up high and wide. Those are simple mistakes we don't want to make right now. A turnover in the neutral zone like that at the wrong time with number 24 on the ice is a no-no. That's a no-no. So let's not do that again. Naris and Conard right back to Labella. This time they go to the point with it. Rister goes high, bouncing crazy puck, goes through Murphy's legs out in front of the crease off the bank to the back. And there comes Ken Roach. Really crazy sequence there. Sends it out front, poked away by Masuk. Nobody there for Conard. And Masuk sends it in deep. And they'll play a tight neutral zone. And they flip it up. Conard tries to flip it up to Naris. Can't get it there. Have to come back and touch up. And they're still offsides.
Here's the call right now, Rob.
Offsides. We got an offsides. And Ken Roach he touched back up, but he went in too soon.
We want to avoid mistakes right now, but what I don't want to see is what I just saw Conard do. Is like half the team sagged off the puck. We still got to pressure the puck. These guys are tired. We've got to put pressure on Masuk. Forward, forecheck.
So we're 1 minute and 2 seconds left in this third period, 2-2 tie. Somebody goes home tonight game, and Masuk's players are still on the ice. Conard's made a change. Eisenberg will take the draw, try and get it right back to McGoldrick or Schaefer, and it's poked away. Schaefer, shot from the point, picked off by Masuk. Masuk will try and break it out. Sends it over on a stretch pass. Masuk sends it in deep. Schaefer, a late check there. by Thomas DePonte. Here comes McGoldrick, gets it by one man, diving play, and McGoldrick tries to center in front. Mangini, redirect, save, LaFountain.
Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
Russ, Schaefer took a hit from behind the net here, able to get the outlet pass. They break it out. McGoldrick looking for somebody in front, finds Mangini. Mangini, little guy, makes his way through, redirected. Great save for Maddox LaFountain. Back shot, McGoldrick shot, picked off by the Masuk player. Now comes out of the zone. McGoldrick will go back in with it. He sends it in deep, back into the corner. Conard Kellenbach go after it. Slapper, McGoldrick can't get good wood on it. Mangini now chases after it, and Eisenberg has it. Sidesteps one, goes back, backhands it to the net. Kicked off by someone States, kept in by Schaefer. Schaefer shot, blocked by Kondub. 1 second left, and McGoldrick pinched it on the board. And Russ, you and I, in postseason hockey play, call us Mr. Overtimes.
Yeah, Rob, I think it's like the 47th time this year we've gone to overtime. Certainly not. You're going to have to go see my cardiologist on Monday. And I think we're going to do the ice, so we're going to get a break here. Conard needs to come out, take their break. They're going to cut the ice. We need to come back out here in overtime. It's going to be a full 15 minute. They need to keep doing exactly what they're doing, putting tons of pressure on Masuk. They do need to do a better job defensively against the two players on Masuk that are causing all the havoc. Number 24 and Labella. I'm sorry, I don't have his number.
Kondub and Labella.
Kondub and Labella. And if they do that, Conard's going to eventually get a break. But, you know, hockey's a funny way. The hockey gods speak in weird ways. And God forbid we get a weird bounce or something like that. So this is still anybody's game. Conard's got to come out and keep doing the same thing that they're doing. And we got to play basically another period of hockey.
Next goal wins it. We'll be back after they cut the ice. And we're back for the start of the first overtime. Pressure situation here, Russ. Got to reach deep here. We know that. What else you telling these boys?
You know, obviously there's a lot of emotion going around. You just got to remember the basics. Not play emotional. Keep it cool. Play your game. Don't play panicked. Just keep putting the puck on the net. Put pressure on them. Masuk's exhausted right now. Keep putting pressure on them. All right, we got 15 minutes. Hopefully this is the only overtime period we're playing, and hopefully we come out victorious. Let's see how it goes.
Brady Naris will take the face-off draw versus Luke Conard. Goes into the Masuk zone. Noah Camacho loses an edge, and Porter Andrews able to forecheck, and he's able to loop it around the net. Great hustle by Porter. Conard now comes out of the zone. Schaefer goes CJ. That's at Ed Walsh's feet. Looked like an offsides there. Not. Conard will regroup. Schaefer spins around. Gets his outlet. Andrews carrying it up. Able to dangle a little bit, but it gets off his stick. Excuse me, that was Ken Roach. He meets his player at the boards. Porter Andrews overskates the puck. Now it'll be a 2-on-2 with Ed Walsh and Christian Labella versus Conard. Not before, poked away, and here comes Porter now, who takes a shot, soft, right to Maddox LaFontaine, and he'll squeeze it between the pads, and we'll have a face-off to Maddox's left as the first shot on net goes to Conard.
I want to see a little more urgency on the change there. We've got a puck coming in on net. We've got nobody on the net. I don't know why that goalie didn't give up the puck right there. He had no pressure on him.
Conard will take it, tries to slap it back. Eisenberg giving chase. It's picked up to Thomas DuPonte before Chase DeSanto, who's got some speed, and Torrin McGoldrick at the blue line loops it up. Goes into the corner, puck in the air, slapped down by DuPonte, and that one's flipped up, and we saw that panic shot, and now Conard will do the same and flip it up. No icing there. It's grabbed by Luke Conard, met up by Torrin McGoldrick. Not before. Can't clear the zone though, because Eisenberg gets a stick on it, and then tapped down again by Torrin McGoldrick, but this way, out of reach, and Connor Kellenbach will get it down the end of the zone. Luke Conard still on the ice from face-off win. And here comes McGoldrick, has a feed, Eisenberg reaches, he's pushed out of the way, rebound shot! Torrin McGoldrick! Torrin McGoldrick!
Oh, yeah, baby!
Torrin McGoldrick says, hey, I had that goal before! And a great play by Eisenberg.
Let's go, boys!
And gets the rebound by McGoldrick, and he puts it in. And Conard will go to the semifinals.
For the fourth year in a row, Rob, for the fourth year in a row, Conard has earned the right to be in the semifinals for the CIAC state championship.
What a great play, Russ. Great hustle. Torrin McGoldrick, he just forechecked. He tapped the flying puck down on the ice and kept it in the zone twice. And Eisenberg, who played, he just hustled through, tried to grind through, and he got a pass off to McGoldrick, a soft shot pass off to McGoldrick. He puts it in top shelf and beats Maddox LaFontaine.
You know, kudos to Eisenberg. He's not the biggest guy in the world, and he has picked up his physicality tenfold. He threw a check in the corner here, back in the play, back down in the zone. I mean, an assist on that goal. Absolutely outstanding by the boys. This is the way this game should have came out, Lab. Conard's been putting pressure on Masuk, and a great job by Masuk. And absolute shout out to Conda and Labella. These guys played the whole game. I mean, absolutely insane. And their goalie, LaFontaine, insane. Just a great job. But Conard, continue pressure, continue forecheck. Just great job, boys. We'll see you next Tuesday.
So great job by Conard. Semifinals. They punched their ticket to the semifinals over at Quinnipiac. I'm Rob. I'm with Russ. We are Russ and Rob, and we hope to look for us in our stealth broadcast. Have a great night.